Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today I created this look, this one right here, because it looks bomb. I'm really digging it. So if you want to know how I did this one right here, keep watching. So I'm using the Muse palette from the Makeup Shack. If you guys have not tried it, I definitely recommend you try it. As much as I like to stray away from this palette, I honestly can't. And it kind of like has my heart right now. Like, this is my palette. Like, my go-to palette is this palette. By the way, discount code MUA. Oh no, that's a lie. Discount code Erika. Just my name with a K. Don't spell it wrong. You'll get 20% off. But yeah, so this is basically gonna be a get ready with me video. And yeah, me spill some tea because there's just a few things that I've been wanting to talk to you guys about. And so that's basically what I'm going to be talking to you guys about. By the way, I'm using the Makeup Shack T68 brush, and I'm using the shade, I'm going in with the shade Iconic from the Muse palette, and Iconic is this one. So I know I've said this on Instagram before, but you guys don't follow me, follow me. muaerika 18 or Makeup by Erika Rod. But anywho, you guys know that I've posted, on my stories before, that like it really bothers me when people message me and they're like asking for tips or advice and etc., but they don't even follow me. Like, that is so effing annoying. If you don't even follow me, don't ask me no questions. I think that's so freaking rude. Like, you want to know things, like, for example, I'll get questions like, oh, I keep saying like, well, I'll get questions that say, hi, like, they'll compliment me first. So they'll be like, I really like your makeup, and I don't know, your videos are great. Something along those lines, where they start complimenting me and then they end it with, so I was wondering what you take your photos with, what you record your videos with, and how you record them. Thanks, I'd appreciate it if you could reply. Maybe you're not gonna see this message. I always, by the way, I'm using the Makeup Shack T58 now. I'm going in with the shade Eve. So Eve is this one. And it pisses me off because the way I see it is, if you want to know something, and usually I reply to everyone. Sometimes I miss a message, not because I want to, but sometimes I just honestly don't see messages. But I find it so rude. How are you gonna go to me and say, hey, I would like to know this? I feel like I just repeated myself, but I was trying to focus on my makeup and talk to you guys that I got lost. But how are you gonna ask me questions if you're not even freaking following me? That is so rude. Like, at least click follow and ask me a freaking question and then unfollow later or some shit, because it's rude. Like, I'm not gonna reply, and I won't. Like, I literally hit decline on the message because I find it so rude. At least freaking follow me. Like, you just said that you love my videos, you love my pictures, you love everything about my page, but you can't even, my page, but you can't even follow me. Like, wow. That really gets me every freaking time. Or, what else? Let me think of another example. But that's one of my biggest pet peeves on Instagram. Like, do not do that. If you're not following me, do not send me a message and ask me any tips, advice, nothing, because I'm not gonna reply to you. I'm really not. And I don't mean that in a rude way, but I feel like you're being rude to me if you're just sending me a DM and complimenting me and being like, oh, but I wanna know this, this, and this, and this. Like, no, I'm not gonna answer your questions. Bye. Like, it's just really frustrating, guys. Like, I don't know, would you guys like it if someone comes up to you and asks, or not comes up to you, but like sends you a message and asks you all these things, but they can't even click follow? Like, no, bye. Do not freaking send me DMs. But yeah, that's one thing that like bothers me. So I forgot to mention, but I like stopped recording on accident. But I went in with the Makeup Shack T58 and the shade Reezy, which is this one right here. And yeah, like I was saying, oh no, not the T58, wrong brush. It's the T67. Yeah, that's something that is like a pet peeve of mine, and I find it very tedious and annoying. So let me spill some tea, guys. Before I do, I'm gonna use the Makeup Shack T33 brush, and from the Balm Cosmetics Nude Tude palette, I'm gonna use the black shadow. So So the black one is this one. Like I was saying, I went to an event the other day, and when I walked in, there was a lot of like big Instagram influencers, YouTube influencers or whatever, YouTube creators, I mean. And when I walked in, they all kind of like looked at me and kept staring. And I was like, I mean, I've been to events before, but I've never had it like where people just stare at me like that. And at this specific event, there was like bigger YouTubers or bigger Instagram influencers. And I kind of found it odd that they kept staring at me. And like, they wouldn't just stare at me, like they'd look at me like up and down, and at times I would catch them like go like this to their friend, and then their friend would look at me like up and down too. And as cliche as this is gonna sound, I really am like drama free. I really don't want to start drama. I really don't, like, I'm honestly like, if I feel, I keep saying like, and I want to stop, but I can't. I'd really like to just stay away from bad vibes and whatnot, and just keep it positive. So like I said, as cliche as it may be, that's literally how I feel. So I don't want to throw out any names and, you know, start something that I just don't want to start. So that is why I'm not gonna specifically say some names. But I just want you guys to know that unfortunately not everyone is as, you know, they play to be on Instagram or on YouTube. And I think that's like, that literally is so sad to me. And I hate it because I feel like there's so many people who are, you know, great, but their personality kills them. And I mean, just sucks for them. They lost another follower. Probably don't give a damn, and that's why they're all up in their heads. I'm going in with the Makeup Shack T52 and the shade Vintage Glam. So that's this one. But yeah, I thought I should just share that with you guys. But don't get me wrong, I don't mean that everyone in the makeup industry is like that, because not everyone is. And you know, I've already made some friends in the makeup industry, and I saw them at the event, and they were super kind to me, you know, as always. They go and say hi, and I'm like, hi babe, you know. Not everyone is like that, but there is a good amount of people that are. And like I said, it literally, I find it so sad, because there's so many people out there that follow them and think they're the best and look up to them, but in reality, they're not. So, you know, just wanted to share that with you guys, because after that event, I literally left and I was like, damn, I can't believe I gave you the benefit of the doubt, even though I've seen some people say certain things about certain influencers. And I'm just like, okay, maybe people say shit about you for a freaking reason, you know? But I mean, it is what it is. I'm gonna go in with the Golden Paradise glitter in the shade Rose Gold and apply that on my lid. And I'm using the Makeup Shack T69 brush. So I'm just patting on some mixing medium. And then I'm gonna take my glitter and apply that onto my eyelid. Like this. And like I said, I'm using the Makeup Shack T69 brush, which I feel like is so bomb for applying glitter, because then you can just wipe it off and you don't have to worry about like washing it, and it won't ruin your brush or anything. So I'm using the Araceli Ojos Perfectos liquid eyeliner, and I'm doing a half, or not even half wing. I'm just kind of applying it on my lid like this one. I'm not doing a full wing. You could do a full wing, but I don't want a full wing. I'm gonna take that black shadow again and just pat some on the edge right here to blend the liquid liner and my shadow out. If you guys see me like doing this, it's because I look in the mirror and try to see if everything is the same. Because if it's not the same, you know, I try to make it the same. You guys know what I mean. So I'm gonna be going in with the J Lash Mink Lashes in the style Clio. But another thing, okay, so you guys wanna know a real message? I think it was yesterday or maybe 2 days ago. This girl sent me a message and it was like something along the lines like, complimenting me, and she was like, oh, I just found your Instagram, like, you're so pretty, your videos are amazing. And oh, these tweezers are from the Makeup Shack if you guys have not seen them. These are, obviously you can't really see this one, but this one is a little thicker. And then they also came out with this one that's like pointed. Oh, this one, and it's pointed. Super cute. I was hoping you could give me some tips and advice from blending all the way to how you edit your videos, and she put ETC, like, etc. I was like, bitch, bye. Oh hell no. Do not ask me how to tell you. I'm not gonna, do you want me to do your makeup too? Like, is that the next question? Because no, I'm not gonna do it. I found that so ignorant. Like, why would you tell me that? Don't get me wrong, guys, but no one told me how to edit my videos, how to post them, or anything like that. And if you want to learn how to blend, maybe you should go to a makeup school and learn how to blend correctly, which is something I did. And don't get me wrong, I really don't mean to, I'm looking for my sharpener. I really don't mean to come off as mean or as stuck up or anything, but really, you're gonna ask me to tell you how to blend and how all the way, like everything in between, and how to post videos and how to edit them? Like, no. I'm not about to do all of that because no one told me how to do it. And honestly, it's not that hard. You can go on YouTube and search how to edit videos or something. Like, no. Yeah, that was an actual message that someone had sent to me, and it literally just happened like a day or two ago. So that's why I'm like, annoying. I'm gonna take a makeup wipe, and as always, just wrap it around my finger and clean up the edge. Just making sure it's all even. Yeah, and then another thing that I have actually had happen to me is I love to respond to you guys, and I like making like connections with you guys because I want you guys to see that I'm just as real as anyone else. Like, I don't want you guys to think I'm stuck up or I'm this or I'm that, because I'm honestly not. Like, if you message me, I usually respond to everyone, and let's say you say, oh, how did you do this, or what do you use for this? I'll tell you. But most people who ask me questions, I always see them in the comments. I always see them liking my stuff. Like, they're interacting with my account, and you know, there's no reason I shouldn't reply to them. So I really don't want you guys to think that I'm just like that girl who doesn't want to tell you guys anything, because I tell you guys everything. You ask me something in the comments, I'll reply in the comments. You send me a DM, I will reply to you in DM. But it really bothers me if you don't even follow me, or you're just asking me for advice and all you want me to do is tell you everything. Like, no, I'm not gonna like freaking get a platter and hand you all the knowledge that I know and just be like, oh, here, just because I'm nice. Like, yes, I like to be nice, but there's sometimes, I feel like sometimes some people will try to take advantage of me, and I'm not stupid. Like, no. But I'm gonna go in with the Mara Badescu Skincare Buttermilk Moisturizer. Another thing is, I have had, unfortunately, some people who are great supporters and everything send me messages and be like, oh, I don't know, we'll be having conversations back and forth, and then at some point they'll be like, oh, we should hang out. And I'm like, I'm always down to hang out or whatever if I have time, because if you guys know, obviously if you follow me on Instagram, I'm always doing something. I never just not doing anything. So yeah, we'll have a full-on conversation and then be like, let's hang out. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm down. You know, if I have time, I'd love to hang out with you too. And then they'll be like, and maybe you can give me some advice, or you could tell me how to build my vanity, and I say vanity because I actually had someone say that. And you can give me some advice, and you know, we can talk about makeup and this and that. Really? Like, you just told me that the only reason you want to hang out with me is so that you can ask me how to do stuff and me basically give you advice? Like, damn, at least take me out to dinner and then be like, oh, so can you tell me how to do this? No, I'm playing, but I really had that. And it's not, I know you guys are probably like, you're lying. No, I kid you guys not. I've had girls say that. And I'm really just sitting there like, you know what? Turns out I'm busy. It's so annoying, and trust me, it has happened to me several times, and I have glitter everywhere. But if you guys are wondering what I'm doing with this, I'm just taking off whatever glitter I have on my face. Since I'm putting on my moisturizer, it's like sticking everywhere. You guys want to know a funny one? Like, this one's actually really funny. So one time I was in an event and I had posted it on my story, and this girl sent me a DM and she was like, oh my god, that's so cool, like you're at an event. And I replied and I was like, yeah, like it's really fun. I'm glad, you know, that I was able to come and that I got an invitation or something. And they'll be like, not they, this specific girl was like, oh, so how did you get in? And I was like, oh, you know, someone invited me. And then they were like, where is it? And I was like, oh, it's invite only, so I can't give you the address. And then she was like, so can you take +1s? And I was like, yeah. And then she replied and she was like, oh, so for your next event, can you take me? And I was like, I replied and I was like, I'm sorry, but I don't know you like that. So no, I can't. And then she replied again and she was like, but I'll pay you. And I was like, no. I think I just spit. And then it's funny because it doesn't end there. The next event I went to, she replied and she was like, oh my god, you went to another one. And I was like, yeah. And she was like, can I get the address for this one? And I was like, no, like I replied and I was trying to be as nice as I could. And I was like, no, like I can't give you the address because it's invite only. And she was like, oh, come on, like there's so many people who want to get to go and only certain people get to go. And I was like, I don't make the rules, like I can't give you the damn address. And she was like, just give me it and I won't tell them that you told me, I'll just say I got invited. And I was like, I replied and I was like, I'm sorry, but if this is like all you want from me, please don't message me again. She never messaged me again. I'm going in with my Nars Foundation and the Makeup Shack Beauty Blender, or Beauty Sponge, I mean. If you guys haven't tried it, you need one. They just came out with 2 new styles and I honestly like both of them. No, I definitely like the pink one. They came out with like a nude one, but I was like playing with one, but I didn't actually get to use that one because they sold out. But I definitely did use the pink one, and that one's just as bomb as this one. Discount code Erika. I really hope, like I said, you guys don't think I'm like talking smack about everyone. I'm just telling you guys some pet peeves I've had. And you guys know, if you guys have been following me for a while, that I'm as honest as I can be. And I'm very blunt. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything because at the end of the day, I want you guys to see I'm me and that I'm not trying to front to be someone else. And I got another little chisme. So I once went to an event and I've never posted a picture with this person, so don't be like trying to figure it out because I've never posted a picture with them, but I have met them. There is a influencer who is big, and by big I mean big, and I saw them at an event and I really looked up to them at the time. And I was like, oh my god, like I told my friend, I really want to go say hi and, you know, see if I can get a picture with them. And like, I didn't even give her a chance to say, Erika, don't do it. But I like took off and she had my phone, like I gave it to her. And then I went up to this person and I was like, hey, like, you're amazing. I love watching your videos. I love how you do makeup, blah, 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 complimenting them. And I was like, I was just hoping I could get a picture with you. And then this person looks at me and goes, sure. Okay. So I tried excusing it and I was like, in my head, I was like, you know what? Maybe they're having a bad day. I don't know, you know? Like, maybe today's just not their day. And I didn't want to like automatically assume that they were just rude to me, like brutally just rude. And so then we took the picture and I turned around, like I asked my friend for my phone so I could see the picture, and I turned around and I looked at the person and they had already given me their back. And I was like, oh, you're so freaking rude. So I've met people before and, you know, talk to them and we'll take a picture and I'll be like, I don't know, after the picture, they'll still have a conversation with me, and they'll ask me for my Instagram, and they'll follow me. I'm using the Born This Way concealer. And, you know, they'll actually just have a conversation with me versus just be like, oh, you know, takes a picture and turns around or walks away. And at that moment, I was like, no wonder I see so many videos of people talking smack about you. I tried to see the best in them. I really did. Going with the KKW Beauty Concealer. And they literally showed me their true colors. And I was like, oh, hell no. And I walked back to my friend and I was like, did you see that? I asked this person for a photo and then they were like, sure. Like, sure. Usually people are like, yeah, no problem. Or I don't know, something else. But the way this person said it was just, She was like, I was gonna tell you, but you just took off. And I was like I literally felt stupid, guys. I've never felt stupid like I did that day. Because I was just like, gonna turn around and say like something to them. I don't remember what. But I turned around and they had already given me their back. And to make it worse, when I, you know, because I tried excusing why they were rude when they said sure. When I looked at them, they're like laughing with their friends. And I was like, yeah, you were just rude. You're not having a bad day. And I was like, I hope to never be you. I hope to never turn like you. I feel like some people just let fame get to them. And I hope to never be that person. Because I would love to grow and I would love to stay true to myself and be me. By the way, I was using the matte pressed powder. I feel like I'm so out of breath. I don't know why. I just feel exhausted. I'm gonna go in with the Makeup Shack T8 brush. And I'm gonna use the same colors that I was using on the top, on the bottom. So I've gone in with the same brush with the first 3 colors that I used. And with the black, I'm going with the smaller brush. I'm just trying to darken it up just a little bit before going with the black. And like I said, I'm using the same brush. Okay, now I'm going in with a smaller brush and I'm using the Makeup Shack. The Makeup Shack T14 and with the black shadow from the Balm Cosmetics Nude palette. And I'm just gonna connect that with the end. Like that. Just like that. So now I'm going in with the eyeliner from Pat McGrath Labs. And it's this one. I honestly love this one. Yeah, this is my favorite. I was thinking about it. I was like, wait, is there another one? So in terms of liquid liner, I love the Araceli. But for pencil, I love this one from Pat McGrath. Because it's so dark and like pigmented. But it doesn't like come off if your eyes get watery or anything. Like it stays on. So this is my favorite, honestly. Because I've tried a few others. And yeah, they're good, but like they'll rub off. And this one does not. Like it stays on. So this one is my fave. This is the Kush mascara, I believe. Like I've used it so much that the wording rubbed off already. So I honestly do not remember what it's called, but I believe it's called the Kush mascara. So I'm going with the KKW Beauty palette, the highlight and contour palette. And this is in the shade medium. And I'm gonna use a Morphe R14 brush, I believe is what it's called. I've used it so many times it rubbed off. I believe it's R14. And I'm just gonna mix, I'm mixing these two. And I'm gonna apply it like this and like that. I feel like I'm so drained, guys. Went to the gym and I just feel exhausted. But I actually like pushed myself so much today because I was like hella sweating, like in every place. Like I was just sweating. And I mean, it's cool, you know, it lets me know that I worked my body off. But I just feel like drained now. And it's Saturday and I was at the gym and I don't know. So I just keep going back into those 2 shades and picking them up and applying them everywhere. I really like to look like bronzed, so that's why I'm going in kind of heavy with this. No. So I'm going to use Chasing the Sun highlighter from Dose of Colors. And y'all, I'm going to be 22 in like 4 months, and I don't know what the hell I want to do for my birthday. Like, I want to plan something out because I feel like every year I do the same thing. Like, I'll go to dinner and, you know, kind of, except for, excuse me, last year was pretty lit. I went to see YG at Papa's and Beer for my 21st birthday, and that was hella fun. So I can't complain about my 21st. I actually had a blast. So I just feel like I want to do something different. So if you guys have any suggestions of what I should do for my 22nd birthday, please let me know in the comments, because the girl does not know what to do. And I'm like, I really want to plan something out so I can plan something out with my friends and let them know ahead of time. Because, you know, all my friends work and we have school, and I don't want to, like, let them know last minute and then have to, like, call off, or just them not be able to get it off. So I'm open to suggestions. Please slide in my DMs. I mean, my DMs. In my comments. Or you can send me a DM. Have you guys seen that, like, dumb egg profile thing on Instagram? Because I saw it on someone's like story, and then like some of my friends were talking about it, and my boyfriend was like, did you see that egg? And I'm like, really? A dumb picture of an egg has gotten so much attention, but other things that matter and are actually important don't get as much attention as a freaking profile of an egg picture. I don't know, I'm just throwing that out there because I feel like y'all can give so much attention to a freaking egg, but not to other matters in this world. Really? Really? I like a pop-in highlight. So if you guys see me going in here a little extra, it's because, like, I love it. Okay, maybe I did a little too much on this side because it's like looking a little brown. I feel like this Dose of Colors kind of is a little on the brown side. So if you do too much, it'll be too much. But I'm just gonna top it off with the Fuego highlight. And what I'm doing right now is just cleaning up the edge because I feel like it wasn't as clean as I wanted it to be. So if you ever mess up, just grab some concealer and a brush and clean it up. So if you're like, I can never get my lip liner as straight as I want it, neither can I. I'm on the same boat with you, sis. All you gotta do is get some concealer and a brush and fix it. Now I'm going with the Dose of Colors lipstick in Supernatural liquid lipstick. And then I always go back in and touch that up. Just like that. My hair is a mess. I need to get it done. Now I'm going in. Actually, it's over here. With my MAC Fix Plus. Okay, guys, so this is the end result. I hope you guys like it. Obviously I already did my hair and I put on some clothes. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And like I said throughout the video, I really don't want you guys to think that the beauty community is like this horrible place, because it's not. Not everyone is as ugly as I explained them to be. And there's a lot of really humble and honest, kind people on here. And on here, I mean like on YouTube and on Instagram. So I hope I didn't confuse any of you. But yeah, I was just trying to be as honest as I could be, and you guys already know that I'm super blunt, and I want you guys to know like a little about what I think about. And like I said, I just felt like that was something I really wanted to talk to you guys about. I promise that in the future I won't have them as negative, because I feel like this was kind of like a negative chit chat, like spilling some tea type of video, because I really, like I said, I'm really like anti-drama, anti-anything like that. Like no bad vibes, like back away. Please, back away. So yeah, if you guys don't already follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is muaerika18, it's right here. And then Makeup by Erika Rod. Yes, I have 2 accounts. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your post notifications. And you know, actually let me know in the comments of what you guys think about everything I was talking about. Like, am I wrong for thinking the way that I am thinking? Or I don't know, because like I said, I like to be as blunt and honest as I am, and I want to know what you guys think about that, and like what you guys think about like of the things that I said. So yeah, with that being said, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.